The people's leader. In capitals around the world, leaders are measured by their power, their rhetoric, their place on the global stage. But what is the true measure of a leader? Is it the grandeur of their promises or the simplicity of their actions? This is the Executive Chairman of Jos South Local Government Area, Honorable Silas Patrick Dung. In an era of disconnected governance, he chooses a different path, a path walked not in conference rooms, but in communities. His currency, not statistics, but lives transformed.
When we came on board on the 10th of October 2024, one of the things we said we were going to do was first to restore confidence and hope in the local government, which was the focal point, for us to go into the contest in the first place. And because we had a plan, we knew what we wanted our people to enjoy. And so we didn't waste time. We had done all the campaigns and given them the assurances that if elected into office, we will deliver on this mandate. And some of the things that we said are exactly what we are doing.
The past 1 year, we were able to have about 20 contracts given. And that in all the 20 contracts, none of the contracts, the duration, even according to his specification, he always gives them 2 months to execute and finish the exercise. And I think with the activities going on, I think almost all the project has been executed and done.
And in this new era of transparent governance, Jos South now has a functional website where citizens can access information about the local government area, services, projects, and a whole lot more, bringing government closer to the people. And at the heart of it all, the seat of governance itself, the local government secretariat, once a symbol of neglect, now a dynamic engine of administration.
Thank God for the young and vibrant chairman who came and decided to change the narrative. You can see the beautiful secretariat that we are in now, and also look at the offices, a lot of innovations. So I'm sure everyone has seen it, that there's development, there's growth, there are changes in Jos South.
But in the 21st century, governance needs more than bricks and mortar. It needs bandwidth. It needs bytes, hence the creation of the new ICT center within the Secretariat. A digital revolution. With Starlink's cutting-edge satellite technology, Jos South hasn't just joined the internet age, it has leaped into the fast lane.
The computers and they are working. Definitely the issue of documentation, missing of files and other things, we are going to avert that. So because of that, we understand that the chairman, one of his priorities is that he wants the staff to have the knowledge how to use the computer.
Great. I came here and inherited a local government that even documentations were a problem. So once we came in, we knew what we wanted to do. We decided that everything that we were going to do should be properly documented. And if you wanted to cut corners, we were not ready to have that, we're not going to tolerate that. And so we formed a team. And that team was for us to put our heads together. The chairman of the council is the leader, I agree. But of course, he alone has not got the monopoly of knowledge. And so people that will help in, seeing this vision, this mandate, campaign promises implemented needed to come on board. And so the appointments started trickling in, those that we knew were going to form part of the team to deliver on the mandate. And so after assembling all of that, we decided to now embark on a need assessment.
The administration embarked on a radical hydrology project, not one, not 5, but 16 boreholes in Jos South local government area.
Yes, we have promised what we wanted to do for our people during the campaign, able to have a project in every ward. Just recently, I went to check one of the motorized borehole in Holship, where we're putting about 15,000 liter tank to recirculate to some of the residents around that place and also create a space where the community can also have access to clean water. And as I talk to you, that job is almost ready. What I have seen is quite commendable.
In the past, our children, including women, they wake up around 4 a.m. to go and look for water. And it has been a very serious challenge to the community. We've been pleading, and God has answered us through a listening chairman who has come to our aid.
I will start by saying thank you to the executive chairman of Jos South local government for bringing a motorized borehole to our community. We are faced with multiple challenges, but water is essential, and which the chairman has come to our aid.
In fact, we are very, very happy. I believe that our vote did not go in vain, because we can see the dividends of democracy here with us presently.
At Vwel, the challenge was elemental. Water for generations, seasonal rains were not a blessing but a curse. They brought not life but death. Flood waters would isolate entire communities, sweep away possessions, and tragically claim lives. This was the reality. A simple journey to school, to the market, to the hospital was a gamble with fate. Lives lost, livelihoods washed away, a community imprisoned by nature. But a new chapter was being written in steel and concrete.
Yaga zang de tsak tsak yibvei imba vet bin hot bire wada yinto kero ayi akorop bire yende urun yidon vein jwa gomu bire yende ma bombi yidon vein namu
ko yang jadi wo se yang saman de murdo ba ya wo bar nei ba de ko to ne mar gamba ndi ro ado fernete ne yito wori ko ke kai madre yiko.
The previous chairman, I have talked to them about this very project. None of them has seen it as important as it is. But the present chairman saw it, and then at the end of it, he succeeded in giving this project.
And I have seen here in the South that projects that have direct bearing on the people have been sent to the districts and wards.
People call it a bridge. I call it a culvert. Even though it's massive, but we still will call it by the name that it's called. And for us, these are projects that have direct bearing on our people. Imagine the insecurity around that as it's bordering Rio and Jos South through Vwel. If we hadn't done that, you begin to imagine. And to say that government hasn't been there since the creation of man, it's something that they will live to remember that once upon a time, there was a government that came and remembered a community like that existed, and that kind of project was taken there.
People are dying. Sometimes water will carry people. Now he has done a lot by making the bridge across to the neighboring village.
This is the river that divided a community. For generations, the people of Tanchol and Nyango lived in the shadow of a death trap.
Wannan rafi ya cinye mutane ba ɗaya ba biyu ba, ya cinye mutane da yawa a wannan rafi. Kuma godiya mu shine daga da nan aka yi mana, muna da farin ciki sosai.
The chairman, Honorable Silas Patrick Dung,
the incumbent chairman of the South Local Government. We have nothing more than appreciating his good effort. The effort he has been putting to ensure that this bridge is completed.
We also inherited some projects. And one of the local saying, or what I think has become the phrase, is that government is a continuum. And so what we did, again, with the resources available, we took some very passive bold step to pick projects, again, that has got direct bearing on our people. The bridge in Gradabon, for instance, here in Gale, was a bridge that we inherited at about 30 to 40% from the APC government. That bridge was abandoned in 2019. Coming on board in 2024, we decided that, look, if this bridge has killed a lot of people, why don't we complete this bridge? And we took that bridge headlong. As I talk to you today, that bridge is ready. It's actually in use now, even though not officially commissioned. But we are glad that the residents around that area are already using the bridge. It has served the purpose it was meant to, cater for. The old bridge there has been removed. As I talk to you, arrangements are ongoing to move that same old metallic bridge that couldn't serve that community because of the volume of water that passes through the bridge. We're moving it to somewhere around Sort to also give them at least, succor with crossing from a community to another hamlet.
The Gradabon Bridge, more than infrastructure, it is a lifeline, a statement that every life matters. No more fear, no more loss. This is what change looks like. This is what leadership delivers. The newly completed local government chapel stands as a testament to Honorable Silas's holistic vision, where development nurtures both body and soul. Perhaps the most critical investment is in the health of the people. The Nyango Entire Hospital was a place of abandonment. Today, it stands revitalized, a beacon of hope and healing. And for the large and previously underserved population of Dakumpiam in Turu A, a long-held dream has finally become a reality. Before this, a simple fever, a child's injury, or a mother's prenatal checkup meant a long, costly, and often dangerous journey to distant facilities. Illness was compounded by the anxiety of travel.
Months, our women, they have been going to different places inside Vwel for maternity training and other facilities. But we will now see that, seriously, the effort that the executive chairman have made, we see that he equipped this primary health care is a good one, and we, the community, really appreciate his effort.
The Dakumpiam Primary Health Care Center is more than a building. It is a covenant, a promise that every citizen, regardless of where they live, deserves access to dignity and care. Recognizing that a healthy workforce is a productive workforce, the chairman mandated the creation of a fully equipped sick bay within the Secretariat complex, a first-of-its-kind initiative in local government administration. It is a microcosm of a larger philosophy that true development is not just about grand projects, but about the subtle, yet profound ecosystem of care that allows people to thrive. From the hospital in Nyango, to the clinic in Dakumpiam, to the sick bay for his staff, Honorable Silas is building a lattice work of wellness, ensuring that the health of the people remains the non-negotiable core of his administration. And in a world where security is the bedrock of all development, the completion of a police post, it is a promise that the law is present, that help is minutes away. It is a fortress against the agents of chaos and a statement that the good people of Do will sleep in peace. 20 new motorcycles set to soon patrol the streets and remote pathways of Just South. This is a force multiplier. These are not just vehicles, they are the eyes and ears of the community, able to respond to emergencies in minutes, reach inaccessible areas, and ensure that the presence of law and order is felt everywhere at all times. And if securing communities is about safeguarding the present, then investing in education is about architecting the future. The renovation of schools across Just South is not a mere facelift. It is a strategic investment in human capital, a direct intervention to reverse the decay of neglected infrastructure. At LEA Peggy, Kuru, the question was one of basic safety. A school without a boundary is not a place of learning, it is a thoroughfare. The new fencing transforms it into a fortress of learning, a secure environment where parents can have peace of mind and children can focus on their studies, not on the dangers from outside. At LEA Girl, the story is the same, a complete turnaround from neglect to excellence. But the most profound strategy is revealed at St. George's Primary School in Rayfield. This is the crucial context. This is leadership that diagnoses the root cause, the perilous journey to education, and prescribes a surgical solution. By elevating St. George's to a junior secondary school, Honorable Silas is not just building classrooms, he's building access. He's keeping teenagers within their community, shortening dangerous commutes, and dramatically increasing the chances that a child, especially a young girl, will not drop out but will continue her education. Each renovated school is a brick in the foundation of a smarter, safer, more competitive Just South. It is a clear message to the youth. Your future is worth investing in, and your leadership is building it, block by block, classroom by classroom. Honorable Silas understands that development is equally about addressing the fundamental everyday needs that dignity is built upon. Take the Vwel market, the heart of commerce in Vwel district. For too long, a critical piece of infrastructure was missing: public sanitation. The new toilet facility here is not a small thing. It is a declaration that the dignity of every trader and every customer matters. It is about public health, about convenience, and about elevating the very standard of public life. And what is a community without its gathering places? The places where ideas are shared, celebrations are held, and collective decisions are made. This administration understands that development must also create spaces for unity and dialogue. From the completed town hall in Chugui to Kwang, new community halls are rising. These are not just buildings, they are the new hearts of their communities. They are set to be the venues for town hall meetings where citizens can engage directly with their leaders, for cultural festivals that preserve heritage, and for cooperative meetings that can launch the next generation of entrepreneurs. They are the physical embodiment of the social contract, a promise that the people's voices have a place to be heard.
Gaskiya na gode ma chairman na local government, na gode mashi da kokarin da yayi kokari. Zan ce da ni da sofa na ban ga wanda ya mana kokari iri wannan ba. Na gode mashi da ya doka lokaci har ya zo yi mana wannan aiki. An gwamu ya biya canza gaba daya, kamar muna wuri gari ne ma gaba daya, kamar ba wannan kasar ne muke ba. Gaskiya na cikin masu farin ciki.
Bin da ku yi ma ciki, mun gode maku.
This is where democracy comes to life, not just in elections, but in the daily discourse of community building. But while halls host ideas, it is skills that build futures. And this leadership is investing directly in the most valuable resource of all, With a direct investment in people, 15 youths from Just South, fully sponsored and being equipped with expertise in tailoring and fashion design, a viable trade that can lift them and their families out of poverty. And this is merely the pilot program. Behold the epicenter of this economic revolution, the New Skill Acquisition Center in Lyon. This is not a small workshop. When completed, with a staggering capacity of 4,000 individuals, this center will be a factory of self-reliance, a clear, ambitious vision to industrialize empowerment, to train thousands in diverse skills from ICT to carpentry, from welding to catering. True development empowers the next generation. The National Youth Service Corps members, the future of Nigeria, were often stranded with no safe accommodation. Honorable Silas saw this not as a problem, but as an opportunity.
We entered into a partnership with the National Youth Service Corps to give us at least some professionals that can assist us in some of the things that we had promised our people we were going to do, especially in the healthcare sector. So we applied for doctors, a pharmacy, and a couple of nurses that will help us mind some of these primary healthcare facilities. That at least if we have these doctors that can see patients at the primary healthcare facilities that we have across the local government, it will reduce the burden on tertiary and even secondary health facilities, you know, on minor cases that can actually be taken care of at the PhD level with a doctor. That will be done. And that partnership has been very lovely. It's been working. So what we did was that we needed to provide not just the allowances, aside the allowances that the NYSC gets to pay them, we also had to provide them with an accommodation. And let me say here that what we did was to renovate the acquired local government chairman's guest house and converted that guest house to now what we call the Patrick Dung Corpus Lodge in Kuru.
Honorable Silas ensured the timely distribution of subsidized fertilizer to boost the farming season, empowering farmers and securing food security for our communities. Honorable Silas Patrick Dung has assured the residents of 6 communities that the years of darkness in their community will soon come to an end. 6 new transformers have been secured and are on their way to finally bring sustainable electricity to the area, promising not just light, but new opportunities for education, business, and community growth. Leadership that inspires beyond borders. Honorable Silas recently hosted all 17 local government chairmen on a peer review assessment tour, fostering collaboration, sharing best practices, and setting new standards for local governance in Plateau State.
I really want to appreciate the executive chairman of Society, a person of courage, Silas Patrick Dung. He has been the up and doing leader. Indeed, and the people of Just House never made a mistake by voting him into power.
I've never seen an administrator that work tirelessly like this one, because in the course of this work, I felt and also exhausted.
We have also, to a very large extent, taken care of staff welfare, which is part of the mandate that we have. These are the technocrats that we have worked with since assuming office to be able to record the success that is now being seen out there. I know since the assumption of office, we've been able to pay all outstanding debt benefits of deceased staff to their families and beneficiaries, their next of kin. We have also been able to clear all outstanding, on the staff's what you call repatriation allowances.
And on the part of the repatriation, I know that for now, we do not have any outstanding burial expenses. It has been cleared. The chairman has paid over 30 million in settling disturbance allowances, burial expenses, and repatriation.
Disturbance allowance has cleared down on you up to 80%. He promised by His grace this week He will clear the balance of 20% of the disturbance allowance.
Honorable Silas has also provided educational assistance to PhD and master students, investing in the intellectual capital that will drive Just South's future progress and innovation.
The Social Services Department, like I said, it's one department that has been a beehive of activities. As a matter of fact, we almost have expanded the budget that we did for the year for social services, rendering assistance, paying of school fees, and even JAM registration that we did for 500 indigent students of the South local government.
Particularly on issues of social services and rendering financial assistance to our own people. He deemed it fit to assist those within the most less privileged.
And even the non-natives of the South local government, we also paid. But let me announce to the world one of the achievement from that we didn't just register and abandon them. What we did was to get their data. We had the statistics, their records, and so we could do a follow-up. And let me report here that quite a number of them did well in their JAM. We have people who scored 274, which of course for us is good. And we also promised to monitor their WIAT, because beyond paying this JAM, we agreed as an administration that we will pick some of them that did exceptionally well and give them scholarships, so that they only not feel that having paid JAM for them, the local government cease to render assistance. We need to promote competence. We need to promote dedication and hard work. And those of them who have done very well in their WAEC, we will see how we can distribute the number across the 5 districts of the local government.
Under the supportive leadership of His Excellency, the Executive Governor of Plateau State, Barrister Caleb Manasseh Mutfwang, and the relentless hands-on dedication of Honorable Silas Patrick Dung, a community is rising. The world is watching, and from the heart of Plateau State, a powerful message is being sent. The true measure of a leader is found in the footsteps he leaves amongst his people.